about games and chill. We're talking to Melon. Hey, Melon. Incubating this egg very carefully. We got an egg. It serves a purpose a lot later.
Okay.
But what I was saying was, what I said earlier was like this game does not ship Zelda and Link.
Mm-hmm.
Like they interact, but there's not like.
There's no shipping.
Right. No like direct like with Skyward Sword they're clearly shipping them.
Right.
In this game they're not because there's a bunch of different female characters in this game that can be shipped that are compatible with Link, and Malon's one of them. It allows for a multitude of ships.
That's good.
So I'm sure you can appreciate that.
I can.
Okay, I gotta go like this way.
Sorry, I'm ordering my food. I'm hungry.
Cool. If you need additional like.
No, I won't.
Okay, you would. Anyway, so yeah, and people dislike Aaron complaining about like. He compares this game to the first Zelda, and the first Zelda is open. You can go literally everywhere, pretty much. And so is the new Zelda. But this game, he interprets the first Zelda as like the mold, like that's what Zelda should be because that's how it started.
Right.
But this is like a different kind of game. Mm-hmm. It's a very different kind of game in the way it's structured and like the narrative and everything. So in some ways he kind of fails to recognize that, which is why some people get annoyed at him for it.
Yeah.
But again, I think one other thing he's saying is like it's sort of a missed opportunity because it's this transition of 3D to a 3D world. You have this big open 3D world. You're like, oh cool, I can't wait to explore it. But you can't go wherever you want.
Right.
In this game, you can only you go to these places once the story tells you can go to it.
Right.
Which is a valid complaint. Like, you go to Hyrule Field, you see this big mountain in the back, and you're like, oh fuck, I want to go to that mountain. You try to get to it, the gate's closed. You can only go to it once you've completed a story thing.
Right.
This game relies a bit too heavily on story. The story's fine, but when the game has to tell you why you want to do a thing, mm-hmm. I feel like that's a little that's where you have to draw the line. Like with the first Zelda, you didn't know anything. You're just a guy, a kid in green. A guy gives you a sword and you go on an adventure. That's literally it. Mm-hmm. Like you decide for yourself whether you care or not, and like your motivations are your own. In this game, they give you all these story like things, all these story motivation for doing things, and it kind of takes away from like how the series originally was, where it's just like it throws you in there and just like go. It just throws you in there and it's like go play.
Yeah.
It's like what Aaron said. It's like the comparison he made was like, it's like if you put a kid in a sandbox and you were like, okay, you can dig, but you can only make poopy castles.
Oh my God.
You know when you take wet sand and you just let it drip on top of a pile of sand? It's a poopy castle.
Oh my God.
So that's what you compared it to, which I totally understand, and that can be annoying. I compare it to Skyrim, which is a great game, and a great example of an open world game done right. I was talking to Abby. Abby never played a Zelda game. My friend Abby, Zillion X 2010. Look her up. I'll put the title there. She never played a Zelda game. She was raised on like Sony, I think, like PlayStation.
Yeah.
But she grew up with the Elder Scrolls games, like Oblivion and Morrowind and Skyrim.
Yeah.
So I was able to put it in her terms in a way that that I think is a good way to describe it. Where imagine if everyone who's played Skyrim, imagine if you get into the game, you do the whole opening segment, you get to the big open world, and what if the game, with the exception of Whiterun's the first hold you have to go to, and it's closed for story reasons, but you can get in as long as because it's part of a quest.
Right.
So I excuse that to an extent because like it's part of the quest and like it's necessary to the plot movement or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing the main quest, you have to go to Whiterun.
Right.
But every other hold in the game, every other like city in the game, mm-hmm. you can go to literally whenever. You can just go to it. You can walk there. You can do whatever. You can just go to any. The reason I'm pacing is because I have to wait for the egg to hatch before I can progress. More waiting. See, you have to wait for this egg to hatch before you can go to the next part of the game.
That's really annoying.
It kind of is.
Also, why don't you tell them about the adorable pillow I got you for Valentine's?
Oh yeah, she got me a pillow with Wind Waker Link on it, and it says, "You are the last piece of my heart."
Dog.
Speaking of pieces of heart, that comes from the egg hatched. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention.
Fucking idiot.
Oh god. It's because the volume's turned down, so I can't hear the fucking cock-a-doodle-doo or whatever.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Good night, everybody. See his heart?
Yep.
So you find pieces of heart, and when you find 4, you get a new heart added to your life.
Aww.
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's cute.
Okay. The egg hatched. I don't know when it hatched. I guess I'll look back at the footage and see it, but I totally missed it. Whatever, who cares?
That's fine.
I was talking about important things. Don't worry about it. Okay.
And I was ordering food.
Yes.
Because I'm hungry.
Okay. This is her dad. This is Malin's dad.
Fugly.
Does he look like anyone familiar?
He looks like an old man.
I guess, but
I mean, no, not really.
outside of Zelda.
Oh.
He's wearing overalls, he's a big nose and a mustache.
I don't know.
What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut eye?
Maybe someone from Toy Story?
Think Nintendo. What Nintendo character does he look like?
Mario.
Yes. That's intentional.
That's funny.
He's Talon. He went to the house to deliver some milk and he fell asleep and he's a lazy fuck! Shit! Also, he has like a guy who works on the ranch with him. That looks like Luigi.
Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna go get the goldfish.
Really, dude?
No.
Are you that hungry?
I am hungry.
No, I'm
but it's
sorry.
okay. No, it's fine.
This is probably the last episode.
Okay, no, that's okay.
Once I meet Zelda, I'll turn it. I'll put it away. For now. Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, Skyrim you can go to any hold except for Whiterun, whenever you want.
Okay.
You can go to like the Winterhold, Windhelm, like Malkreath, whatever, Falkreath, whatever.
Yeah.
So I told Abby, like, here's Aaron's problem. Imagine if in Skyrim you couldn't go to any of the holds until the story wants or needs you to go to them.
Oh my god.
That would hamper the experience tremendously.
Yeah.
Like you'd feel so limited. Like you're being forced to do what the game wants you to do as opposed to what you want to do.
Right.
And that's in a
Very
game in a big open world game. That's the last thing you should want.
Yeah.
You should want total freedom. You should want to be able to do what you want to do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And this game kind of suffers from that. But like, if you look at it as like a different kind of game, then some people like I was never like super opposed to the whole like go here when we say to go here, because like as a little kid I was like big open video games kind of intimidate you when you were a kid because you're like I don't know what to do, like some bad things would happen, I'm scared. So having the game be like okay go here now, okay I can do that. Like as a kid I wasn't that adventurous. Like I was totally fine with being told like okay go here now and something cool happened. I'm like, okay cool.
Yeah.
So as a kid I understand like being okay with that, but like when you get older and you get this big open game and you want like more out of it.
Those guards are very blind.
Yeah, no, they gave it. What the fuck? They gave it. They're not even looking at me. Where do I have to go? If I get too close, they'll see me and throw me out. So I'm trying to remember what the fuck to do here. Is there another way? It's been a while. Can I talk to them? I cannot. Great. Okay, I'm just okay. That's fine. So yeah, when you have, I feel okay. This game is great. It's a good game. It's a very good game. It's a very well done game for the time, and it's
right.
groundbreaking. But it could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
I think that's what Aaron was trying to say. That
Yeah.
like Ocarina is not a terrible game, but it could have been way better.
I mean, I feel like for the time that it was made in, it's fine.
Yeah, because it was a new 3D game. I'm sure people would have been intimidated if it was just like, here's this giant world, you've never seen anything like this before. Do whatever. They'd be like, what the fuck? Like they would have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I think you have to go like that way.
I think I have to get up here. Maybe not. Hold on. Because like I can't see anything beyond this like this like fixed camera angle.
Yeah. So go up that like waterfall.
Yeah, I can't get up there by myself. I think I need. Do I need a barrel? I'm just standing on a barrel. Okay, standing on a barrel. Ugh. Okay, let me try that again. So yeah, I guess for the time, a big like open 3D game like this, they needed people needed to be guided.
Maybe
because
like
it was so new to them.
And go over.
Hug the wall, yeah. Like okay, let's sneak past them like to the side maybe.
Yeah.
Let's try that. I don't think it'll work. We'll try it. I can't see myself though. It's so stupid. Damn it. Oh wait, was I on top of something just there?
Maybe.
God, I'm so confused. Dude, this is I can't go through here. I'm pretty sure.
No, you can't.
No, it's just a
Navi will get mad.
It's a picture of a door. Okay. Okay. And see, Aaron's hatred. Oh, you know what? I think I got daytime. I gotta wait until the sun comes up, and then I can get past the guards.
Oh my god.
Thanks, game. And I'm playing this game as an adult and I'm getting annoyed. Anyway,
Are you an adult though?
fuck you. Anyway,
I love you.
Zelda. Okay, one of the reasons why Aaron hates Skyward Sword so much is because like Ocarina, it gets more bonus points because despite all the things it could have done better, the things it does do. See, the guards are gone now because it's daytime. Anyway, it does do things well, but it could have things better. Skyward Sword took what limited Ocarina of Time and limited its potential, and like quadrupled it.
What do you mean? Like quadrupled the limits?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
there's only 3 like places you can go to, and to progress in a lot of as part of the story, you have to literally point like your Wiimote a direction and walk towards it.
Oh my god.
It's the most like hand-holdy, like redundant, like you have to keep going back to the same places over and over to do like different things that could have been accomplished when you were there the first time, but you can't because story. And it's all these like things that like are like the things that made Ocarina like not as good as it could have been
Right.
are like turned up to like 11 with Skyward Sword because
Oh my God.
there's so much handholding, there's so much like you have to care about the story play redundancy. You have to fight the same boss like 3 times, and it's
my
boring
God.
every time.
That's stupid.
Yeah, there's just so much like redundancy and like hand holding and lack of imagination and lack of like creativity and exploration. It's like it's the complete antithesis of the first Zelda, where it was like you're a character, go wherever, just do whatever you want. It's the complete opposite. You have to do exactly what they tell you to do.
I don't mind games that do a little hand holding. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do in an open world
True,
game.
true. But the first time around, like I played Skyward Sword the first time, like I was semi okay with it. I thought it was weird, but like I didn't like complain that much because like it was a new game, so I was kind of
Right.
experiencing it for what it was.
Right.
I can play this game. I can replay this game a bunch. Same with Twilight Princess. I tried replaying Skyward Sword. I couldn't do it.
Oh my god.
I couldn't bring myself to do it. Like I was just because like, I knew
Who
everything.
is that asshole?
They're guards. Oh, in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a statue.
Okay.
Like I knew exactly what was going to happen. See, knowing what's going to happen,
Really spoils the game.
right, it hampers the experience because
Yeah.
you realize how much hand holding there is and how much tedious shit you have to go through. When you've never seen it before, it's okay. But when you've already seen when you've already experienced it, it sucks. Well, here we go. Famous part: you meet Zelda for the first time.
Who? Who are you? Who are you? How did you get past the guards?
They're kind of shit at their jobs, lady.
Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy?
She says as she looks directly at me, not at Navi.
Then are you from the forest? then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? The green and shining stone?
You're creeping me out, Zelda.
Do you have it?
No.
Yes, you do.
I do have it.
Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were following all over the
Billowing.
land of Hyrule.
Do you know Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech? Like the words of it?
Vaguely.
I was hoping you could like do that in Zelda's voice. Like I had a dream.
But suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy.
A fairy.
I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from
Forest.
blah 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 blah.
I'm the one. She had a dream
Oh,
about
I'm
me.
sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule.
My ears are humongous.
What is your name? Nope. Strange, it sounds like somehow familiar.
I said that word before.
Okay then. Nope.
Okay then, nope. I'm gonna tell you the second man passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. We've already heard this story.
You're secret from everyone,
Oh,
okay?
do you get the joke? I think I told you this.
No.
When you go into a cave in the first Zelda and there's a monster and it's like it's a secret to everybody.
Yeah.
And he pays you like to not tell anybody.
Yeah.
It's keeping a secret from everyone.
Oh yeah.
References.
That's
no.
No, just do it. I
have
wonder
a
what would happen
few-
if you said no.
You basically have to. It locks you in until you say yes.
Okay.
See,
It's-
story.
it's
Why
like-
didn't it give you the option then?
It's like the in Arkham City
Uh-huh.
when you're playing as
Catwoman, yeah.
and you have to go and save Batman, even though
Yeah. You can. They give you the option to find out what happened if you didn't, but
Yeah.
you can't progress in the game until you do.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yes, blah blah blah. The goddesses, they make the Triforce. If you get the Triforce, you get your wish granted. If you're a good person, then Hyrule will be cool for a long time. It will be cool for an age. If you're an asshole, then Hyrule will suck for an age. Seems like kind of an oversight by the god. They're like, here, take this super strong thing that can either ruin or give you prosperity.
Yeah.
We'll let you pick which one. The ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce and ancient from evil ones. Ooh. Goody. Vibrating controller. I think they heard that probably. That's right, the Temple of Time, blah 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 blah. Ocarina of Time. The thing you have and I don't have. You bitch. What the fuck? Really, dude? Come on.
That wasn't mine.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was.
So many vibrations. Way too many vibrations. I was spying through this window just now. Creeper. The other element, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? No. Why does it even let you
say
pick?
no, say no.
No, I'm scared.
Please, if you don't hurry, he'll be gone.
So you have to. What's the point of even giving you the option? It's so silly. My creepy blue eyes.
It's a nigget. It's a knigget.
Knigget, okay.
It's a knigget.
I was about to say, do we have to restart this fucking recording?
Nope, it's a knigget.
That's Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the leader of the Arabs. They hail from the desert. He swears allegiance to my father. I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream. It must symbolize that man. Why? Because he's dark himself? If she saw me, would she be like, oh, it symbolizes that guy, he's dark. Did he see you? Oh shit. Don't worry, he doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. That won't stop him from murdering you, though. I tell my father about the dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy because he's an asshole. I could sense a man's evil intentions. Ganondorf is after must be another than the giant forces of David.
Is Ganondorf German? Is he secretly a Nazi?
You can believe whatever you want.
Cool.
You have to conquer the world, Nope. I thought that was literally like the word nope in the sentence. Because it wasn't like a different color. Okay. I don't believe you.
No, say yes. Say okay. Be nice.
Thank you. I'm afraid I have a feeling that man is to have. It's a terrifying black skin power. But it's fortunate that you have come on my face. Don't get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. Which is like a little toy sword that my dad gave me. It'll be safe. I have to find the other 2 spiritual stones.
Okay.
Get the Triforce again and then defeat him. We're children, we can't do shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Take this letter, I'm sure it'll be helpful to you. I got Zelda's letter. That's her autograph. See, I have to get that to go to the mountain that I told you about earlier.
Right.
It's so weird. It's like, let me go places I want to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Right,
We did it. All right,
Yay.
we're leaving
We'll
this.
continue this next time.
Wait, hold on. This is one last person we gotta meet. This scary fucking lesbian.
She does kind of look very lesbot. She's a lesbot.
I know it's a Family Guy joke, but is that like if you gender swap me?
Yep.
I'm the lesbot.
Yep. If you're gender swapped and a lesbian, you're the lesbot.
I feel like if I was gender swapped, I would still be into girls. Girls are cool.
Yeah.
I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting
The
Zelda.
Shakers.
The Shakers. Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Is she the Iron Shake?
Yep, the Iron Shakers. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big adventure. I keep changing voices mid-sentence. My road to British dream is to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family.
Melody passed down by the royal family.
I played this song as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. Why is that funny to me? There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. And so an iconic tune was born. That is basically the Zelda theme in every game. So I play it by hitting those same buttons. So left, up, right. Left, up, right. And that's how you play songs in the Ocarina, by hitting buttons.
Oh my
like
god,
this.
I thought the ocarina was like a travel device.
There are songs that take you places.
Okay.
Magically, yes. This song is just like, you play it and everyone's like, oh, Zelda, you must be important, or something. It's best so just only there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. My expression literally never changes once, I'm pretty sure.
Because in the It's Dangerous to Go Alone song, he traveled
Yes.
with the ocarina.
Yeah. You do travel with the Ocarina to like certain lands once you learn special songs. Which ends up the Hyrule. I have to go look at that mountain. Isn't it cool? Would you want to go there? Well, you can go there now.
That is Death Mountain.
I'm gonna send a child to Death Mountain. The Mount Doom.
Oh my god.
Home of the Gorons. Gorons.
Ray drove us to California and we had to go through Death Valley. And he called it Frightened to Death Valley for some fucking reason.
You'll find my village, Kakariko. That's where I was born and raised. Kakariko Village is like in every game, pretty much. Try to some of the villages there before you go up to Death Mountain. Why are you sending a child to Death Mountain, you irresponsible woman? Can we skip this? I can't skip this. It's, I have to just wait for her to finish talking like a fucking asshole. Oh, family, blah, 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 blah. Princess is waiting for you to return to blah, 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 blah. Still get the stones. All right, we're counting on you. Bye. She just poofs away like a ninja.
A ninja.
Yep, she's a ninja, pretty much.
Rubber ninja.
All right, we're gonna go to Death Mountain at some point. Maybe we'll keep playing this, maybe we'll see. Anyway, Death Mountain, Zelda, Ocarina of Time is a good game. If we don't play this
I want
later,
to continue.
okay, you can then.
Cool.
But yeah, Ocarina of Time, fun game, groundbreaking, has problems. Accept it. Every game has problems. No game is flawless. This game is far from flawless. Get over it.
Yay!
Woo!
See you next time.
Bye.